Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name is Max, and we're here with another Pauper League, and I'm just going to be playing Blue White Evoke again. I've played this list a ton of times on the channel by now, so if you haven't seen the other leagues, you can go check them out. Channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. There's a link in the description below to go to the channel. And if you like my content, if you want to see me make more content, please consider subscribing to my channel. It's the best way to support me. But, big announcement, also on Sunday, September 5th, I am going to be streaming for the first time on Twitch, so come hang out and let's play some Magic together then. Again, that'll be my first time. I want it to be a big success. If you're free, please, show your support by coming out and hanging out on Twitch. Sunday, it's at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay. If you haven't seen this deck, I've played it a ton on my channel. It's my newest brew. It's one of my best brews that I've ever made. And it's an Angelic Renewal Ephemerate Evoke deck with these 8 Evoke creatures. Not going to go too much into the deck here, but cantrips. You blink these Evoke creatures with Ephemerate and essentially Renewal. And then you have a late game of Archaeomancer, Ephemerate, counter spells, and some Journey to Nowheres for removal spells. And you can lock them with Stonehorn as well. And Late to Dinner provides even more inevitability. But that's basically the deck. A bunch of hate in the sideboard for affinity. Again, the other decks have more detailed deck text, especially a little bit farther back. So the first iteration of the deck was Blue White Reanimator on the channel, and then the name got kind of changed to Blue White Evoke once we realized exactly what the deck was doing. So I like Blue White Evoke as a name. Without further ado, let's just get into some games though. Let's go round 1 here. All right, round 1, we're against Sweet. Played this opponent a couple times, and they're usually on like good blue decks. Haven't played them for a while. Do I play first? Yes. Keep this hand. Just gonna lead Tranquil Cove probably. Maybe turn 2 just leave up Counterspell. We'll see. But definitely leading a Cove. Okay. I have no idea what they're gonna be on. Guess we'll find out. Yep, blue-black it looks like. Could just double Preordain this turn. I think I'd rather just pass. If they go for Augur, I can counter it. It could be blue-black Delver. Again, Sweet is usually playing just really solid decks. I'm just going to counterspell this. I don't even know if I should, but I don't want them to just pass with mana up a bunch, and I want to use my mana. Fairies here. Okay, I mean, I would have rather countered that, but so be it. I wanted to be aggressive with my counterspell and then just play my cantrips next turn. Also, I thought like maybe I could screw them if I counter that, so I was willing to just fire it off. Preordain Late to Dinner and Mole Drifter. I think these are both solid. Let's just go top. I don't know if I need the Late to Dinner. I could just shuffle that away with this Ash Barrens and then like Preordain next turn. I think I want it. Just gonna Preordain again. It's not the best use of Preordain, but I think it's fine. Kind of want another land to be able to hardcast Mole Drifter as well, just in case. Guess I'm just gonna top. Just play another tap land and pass. I can evoke Mole Drifter with the spell up, or I can just play a Stonehorn Dignitary, which is more likely the case. They probably just have spells that are up here. Let's just play Stonehorn. This way we won't get Ninja next turn. If they want to counter this, that's fine. Okay. If they want to just play a removal spell on it, that's fine too. They just Brainstorm. Gonna have to resolve this Mole Drifter. Might need to wait till 6 mana if they have mana up. We'll see. I could also just evoke with the spell backup. It's possible that they also just have Spell Stutter Sprite, which doesn't counter like all my expensive cards. They can't attack. Alright, I think I like just Ash Barrens, get another island, and then maybe then even just Preordain. I can always evoke Mole Drifter. Maybe I just evoke Mole Drifter right now, leave up Dispel, then I play around Spell Stutter Sprite a lot better, and if they counterspell this, I can Dispel. And then this puts it in the graveyard for Late Dinner as well. Let's just do this. Draw 2. Archaeomancer, that's a good one. Alright, I think I'm just going to pass. Yeah, I'll attack for 1. And we have Dispel up now. So next turn I can Late to Dinner the Mole Drifter with this spell up, which should be pretty good. I like that we evoked Mole Drifter there. Sure, we might get hit by Ninja here. Nothing we can do. No, we don't. Wow, that's good for us. Thorn. Okay. Sure. It's actually not that bad. We can definitely beat this. They have 1 mana up. Sure, Snuff Out's annoying, but it's definitely beatable. I could lead on Preordain, because then I can still Late to Dinner with the spell up. Yep, I think this is fine. Stonehorn Dignitary and Soul of Migration. Both of these are pretty good. I don't know if I need Stonehorn, actually. It's bottom, top. And then I'm just going to go land, Late to Dinner the Mole Drifter, have to spell up. See if they have a Spell Pierce. Nope. Okay, this is looking great. We can even Archaeomancer back, Late to Dinner. Sure, they're going to get to draw 1 more card off Monarch, but we're kind of just like doing fine card advantage wise. We're keeping up in cards. We have Dispel up. Yeah, just dispel this. They have Spell Stutter Sprite. Sure, that's annoying. Yep. But it's beatable. It's beatable. We can just cast Soul of Migration next turn as well. And that should be pretty good. They can't counter it. Can also just cast Mole Drifter, leave up Prohibit. Soul of Migration, just it's hard for them to stop us from taking the Monarch if we do that. So also just get to resolve it. I think it's better than Mole Drifter because I can just Mole Drifter with Prohibit backup later. Yep, looking solid here. This like really threatens to take the Monarch better than Mole Drifter does. And just the fact that we have Archaeomancer to get back Late to Dinner is really nice. Yeah, they don't have attacks. They probably don't have good blocks either. I could just attack with all my flyers. Could start by casting Mole Drifter, see if it resolves. Let's just start by trying to take the Monarch. Attack with these 3 flyers. See, these Pauper matchups are pretty fun. I think I prohibit this. If they like Spell Stutter this, I get to resolve Mole Drifter. So, alright. It's fine. I can also choose to just Archaeomancer, either get back Late to Dinner, but I think I just want to resolve Mole Drifter here. They're going to go block, block. Yeah, this is fine. Definitely just resolving Mole D. And then probably just playing a tap land. I think this matchup is just decent for us, honestly. Just going to fetch now. They have 5 cards in hand. They still have the Monarch, but yeah, we have so much value left. All right, I'll start just by attacking. They'll probably play a removal spell on it. Brainstorm. Interesting. It's an interesting time to brainstorm. And they also didn't have a land, so they must have a ton of action, ton of removal. But we have a ton of action, and we have a bunch of more mana than them. They only have 2 mana up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, potentially 9 mana. Why don't I just try to start with an Archaeomancer? Gonna get back Late to Dinner and then Late to Dinner back the Soul of Migration probably. They counter it. All right, now I'm just gonna play Mole D, I think. Yep, it's just Mole D here. Just infinite Mole Drifters. Like they've had the Monarch this whole time. We're just outdrawing them. I think I can just play Ash Baron. Oh no, I already played a land. Okay, never mind then. Let's just pass. Yeah, just out card advantaging the Monarch. Must be nice. Preordain. Sure, we're F6'd. We're a little bit behind on time, but should have plenty of time to finish the match. Augur. After a 1 bottom 1 top, there's Snuff Out. Okay, that's a good one. They're going to need a lot of actual counter spells because, again, a lot of our spells are expensive here. We can take 2. We also have 3 journeys in the deck, which we haven't drawn yet. There's Renewal. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana potentially. Why don't I just start by casting Renewal? If they want to counter it, that's fine. If I want to play Ash Barrens, sure. Just play Renewal. If they have Spellstutter Sprite, I feel like they're going to fire it off. And then I can still go Archaeomancer plus Late to Dinner here. Not sure if I'm going to get Soul of Migration or Molly D yet. Could also just keep getting back Archaeomancers, but I have plenty of those. I can get them back later, probably. Probably just want Muldrifter. Not sure. Let's go Archaeomancer, see if they counter it. They do. All right, let's play another one now. I think I just get back Late to Dinner. So they need another counter spell. Okay. And now if they ever kill Archaeomancer, I can Renewal and keep bringing back stuff, which is pretty good. Can bring back like a counter spell. See if they have Ninja. All right, they do have Ninja. So we know they have Spellstutter in hand. This has been a good match. This matchup's always pretty close. It's crazy that we're kind of even in card advantage, but they've had the Monarch the entire game. All right, so if I Renewal, they're just probably going to counter that. I think I'm fine with that. Let's just start with Renewal. I need them to not have Counterspell. Wow, they just let that resolve. All right, it's Preordain. They have to Spellstutter that, and then if they have Counterspell here, we're kind of out of gas. Just gonna get back Archaeomancer and then get back Late to Dinner. Yeah, they have it. Wow. Or do they not? They do. Wow. It's 3 counterspells. Okay. We're in trouble now. Now we're out of gas and they still have the Monarch. So, yep, early Monarch able to outgrind us so far, but it's not over yet. It's not over. They also can't kill like our Archaeomancer here, which is nice for us. I'm just gonna pop right now just so I can F6. I'd rather try to catch up on time than like I have 0 cards in hand, so I can't do anything. Preordain, 1 bottom, 1 top, cast Augur, miss. They have 3 cards in hand, and they attack for 2. Sure. Chancery, okay. Just then. Just get planes here. Pass. They only have 1 counter spell left in the deck. They have 2 fairies in play, so I don't want them to put a bunch more fairies in play. I can take 2 for a while here. They don't want to attack with Ninja, obviously, because I'll just chump with this, get back Late to Dinner, and keep cycling through Archaeomancers that way. So we have the ground gummed up, but we need more card advantage at this point, or we're going to lose to Monarch. We have a lot of good draws in the deck. We have cantrips, we have 1 more Molly D, we have 3 Soul of Migration. Okay, there's Gurmy, sure. Brutal. That was not good. Strong land the last 2 turns. And this is where Angelic Renewal can be a little bit awkward. I mean, they still likely... Wow, they're just flashing that in. So they can... Now they can potentially Spellstutter a 4-drop, especially if they have Ninja here, it's kind of bad. Yeah, they're not attacking with Kermag Angler into these renewals. Interesting. They have 3 cards left, and they're still Monarching. Okay, there's Soul. Okay. Let's go 4, 5, 6, 7. Cast. So they need Counterspell. They've already played 3. They have the 4th? Okay. That sucks. That's kind of what we needed to resolve because then they can't play removal spells on our Soul of Migration with double renewal in play. But they've used all of their counter spells. Spell Stutter does not counter our other expensive spells. It does counter Late to Dinner, but not Molly D or Soul, so need to draw another Soul of Migration at this point. They have 19 cards in library, and soon they can just send all. Not yet, though. Okay, we go to 8. And they actually had the 4th counterspell. 20 cards left in library. Another Thorn just to play another 1/3. They'll probably send all next turn. Only 2 blockers. Another Gurmag Angler. Jeez. Okay, we're in trouble. Journey to Nowhere doesn't do anything. If I hit a Gurmag, I block Gurmag plus Ninja, and then I take lethal. So I just lose. Okay, we got Monarch there. GG. And we just drew these renewals like too late in the game there. Let's see. I think I like Negate and Dispels. Maybe even Prohibit. Just bring in a bunch of counters. I think that's all we want. I can go down Stonehorn. Stonehorn's not great. I can go down like Late to Dinner, Ephemerate, Echoing Truth. All right, looks good. Keep all 3 Archaeomancers. I think that's fine. They were a little bit clunky there, but I just think they're good in general in this matchup. That was a grind, and we just lost a Monarch there, so. We'll see what happens. I'll see you in game 2 here. All right, game 2 against Sweet. Would you like to play first? Yes. The early Monarch did end up beating us, but we have a potential turn 2 renewal, turn 3 Evoke Muldrifter on the play. Just need to draw any untapped land, which we have a lot of. And unless they have Island Spell Pierce this renewal, we should be good to go. Okay, sure. We do need to draw land, but it's not that hard. If we don't, we can just double cantrip next turn. We have some good Evoke creatures as well to go with this. Really threaten, make them have counterspell. Ninja. Turn 2 Ninja. It's pretty good. Ah, tap land, brutal. All right, let's double cantrip here. Rather than leave up counterspell, I think. I think I'm actually gonna bottom. I want more lands. All right, let's ponder tap land. Ooh, these are pretty. These are all pretty good cards. Gonna draw the Late to Dinner last. Okay, this is good because now I can go like Evoke Muldrifter with Ephemerate up, and then depending on what they do here, I can like try to Ephemerate my Muldrifter and keep the renewal in play, and then like just draw a million cards, have Soul of Migration. Also, depending on what they do, I might be able to just evoke Soul of Migration next turn. We'll see. They went top with this. So they might just have Counterspell up. Okay, they don't. Nice. They get Swamp, so they could have Snuff Out. We'll see. Oh, they got Island. Wow. Okay, they have Relic. So this actually, they get wrecked here because I don't even need to use Renewal. I think I'd rather just go Moe D Ephemerate here. And keep this in play. Yeah, let's do it. Cast with Evoke. Draw 2, and then go for the Ephemerate right now. And again, Relic's not good against Renewal, actually. So draw up to 7 cards, and then just pass the turn here. Because let's say like they kill this Muldrifter, it's in the graveyard, and they pop Relic, and then I can just say no to Renewal. It is good if you can tap and exile the one creature in the yard, but that's the only way it actually works. All right, I'm going to block here, and again, this is just so good for me, because Renewal trigger goes on the stack, they have to pop Relic, and then I just say no. So Relic actually isn't that great against Renewal. Pretty busted. Okay, We do lose our ephemerate forever, but we already got good value out of that. I think I want to just play planes past the turn with double counter up, because then next turn I can go Evoke Soul of Migration with counters up. So yeah, it looks good. And if I Chancery this turn, then I don't have double counterspell up. So just go planes. We can cycle this Ash Barrens. This looks good. This is exactly why I have Prohibit over having all counterspell, because I can cast both of these where otherwise I wouldn't be able to. I guess I could have cycled Ash Barrens main phase played Island, but still, it's better to have, I think, a mixture. So they need double counterspell. I guess they could also have Dispel, but ooh, there's a Mully D. Now do I just... I think I just go for Evoke Soul of Migration here. And if they play a counterspell, I'll just Prohibit. Again, Spell Stutter Sprite, not really doing it. I could just let this happen, but I think I want to fight. Guess I'm worried about them just playing a Thorn, but I think I can beat that. They need to have Spell Stutter Sprite into Thorn for me to really get punished here. Yeah. Well, maybe they have that. I still can go like Evoke Mully D with Counterspell up next turn, threaten to draw 4 cards. I have this Archaeomancer as well. Okay. I think they probably take counter over the late dinner. I'm not sure though. It's pretty close. Not sure what they're going to take here. They take the late to dinner. Okay, I do have this. Probably just going for Evoke Muldrifter. They need actual counterspell to stop it. Ninja? No ninja, okay. Oh, there's Soul of Migration. I think I like that. I mean, if I resolve this, isn't that better than this? Let's just go for this. They need counterspell plus spell stutter to stop this. And obviously drawing 4 cards is going to be better than putting a bunch of 1/1 flyings into play. I think the card advantage is more important ultimately. Ooh, that's nice. All right, let's evoke. Want to draw an untapped land here, but if we don't, it's not the end of the world. And then removal spell. I'm just going to let that resolve. I think I'm just going to leave up counter here. I think I can just discard a Chancery, I suppose. I don't want to just play Renewal. I'd rather just leave up counter. Just discard a Chancery. Got plenty of mana here. This has been a fun match so far. Brainstorm resolves. How much mana do we have next turn? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a lot of mana. Okay, they just do nothing basically. They have 4 cards in hand. I think I'm going to go land, renewal, and then evoke Soul of Migration. Let's counter this. If they have another counter, I'm going to fight over this. I do want this renewal to resolve, and yeah, we're just going to counter this too. Hopefully they don't have Dispel. Okay, nice. Now I can play Preordain, or I can just Journey this. I think I like Journey here because, yeah, might want to save this for a Gurmag Angler, but this just takes them down so I don't get like ninja'd and they don't get to return Spell Stutter if they have it. And I think I can beat a Gurmag with what I have, so I think I'm kind of ahead at this point. Thorn. If it's Thorn, then they're gonna get crushed by this. Unless they have actual counterspell. Gurmag Angler, okay. Again, Gurmag's beatable. Another renewal. Alright, let's just lead on Evoke Soul, I think. And then I can Archaeomancer if they counter this. 2 cards left. They again need actual counterspell. Ooh, I should have played this first because now if I have to use renewal, and then they could kill it in response to second renewal. I think I just play Archaeomancer actually. Get back late to dinner. Yeah, let's just do this at this point. Wow, they had counter and they chose not to use it. Interesting. That is very interesting. I can just take a hit once, but I think I'm fine just throwing a bird away to gain 5. We still have 2 more journeys in the deck. Chainer's Edict. You got it. They have 1 card left. Let's just go renewal. Then preordain. Snuff out in response. Okay, well we have this preordain, so that's good. Looking for Moe D, looking for Archaeomancer or late to dinner. That's also pretty good. Bottom, top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to evoke it or just cast it next turn? I think I just want to evoke this turn. Okay. I think our top decks in general are better than theirs. I'll attack for 2. Okay. They're just top decking. I can just start chumping the Gurmag. I can also just go to 7. I don't want to go for like a 5 block really. If they top decked a removal spell, that's pretty bad, and they just trade for like a bunch of like all my birds. I think I just chump. They can flashback Edict. That's fine. There's a Dispel, okay? So I have 7 power. They have 6 power. Maybe I just hit for 4. And then I can chump Gurmag, and I can have Soul of Migration back to just brickwall this. Okay, I need to just make a decision here. I don't want to take too much time. Fall behind on time. This is pretty close. I mean, I am chumping this Gurmag. Maybe this journey was a little bit too hasty, but it's tough to say. It could have worked out differently depending on what the opponent had. Could have taken that turn. Maybe I can take next turn. I like chumping now, just saving life total. I think it actually does matter. Cast Snuff out? Or is this oh, this is another Gurmag? That's a problem. Okay. They have 11 power and 1 card in hand. Journey to Nowhere. That's good. Don't want to see Spell Stutter Sprite, number 4. That would be worst case scenario. That out of there. I think now I just attack with everything. I take a hit for 6. I don't know if this is right, but I'm going for it. I have Dispel. I have to chump next turn, so I might have to leave back like Double Bird or something. Not sure if I'm playing this race correctly, but it's looking decent. I'm at 6, yeah, but I have Dispel to counter a lot of their removal spells. They have a Chainer's Edict. Duress. All right, that's unfortunate. We have so many good draws too. Archaeomancer's pretty nuts. Molly D, obviously. Cantrip. Oh, that too. I kind of need to see if this is going to resolve because otherwise I can't attack with everything. It's so tempting. They need to have actual counterspell to stop this. And they didn't counter the Journey to Nowhere, which is interesting. I guess they could have Dispel. What if I attack with triple bird plus soul? Then I represent lethal and I have one chumper back. I could also attack just for 4, have 2 birds back, and then go for ephemerate later. Why don't I do that? I like that line. Because this still like can represent lethal next turn pretty easily, and I don't need to ephemerate right now. And if they do just try to play a removal spell on this for some reason, I can save it with ephemerate. Don't love letting them draw a card first, but still think it's worth. Their Chainer's Edict doesn't really do anything, and if they attack with both, I can go block and have represent lethal, and if they just attack with this, I can go to 1 and have lethal. So I'm just gonna go to 1 here. Actually, I'm not. I'm just gonna chump. Do I go for this? I don't think so. It's pretty close. I'm gonna go for it. They have the dispel. Okay, well, good to know. They probably had that the whole time. So now I'm at 6. So if I attack with everything, they have to block. They have 0 cards. And then they have to block this. And then they go to 1. And then I don't see how I die. So I like this. I have to play this Chancery, I suppose. Okay. Could have probably won this game if I played a little bit differently. Could have maybe done some more math or just, again, attacked differently, but still looking good here. They're at 1, we're at 6, so they can't kill us with this. Yeah. 1 is not 0. Only had the 1 late dinner because they do have Relic. This matchup's just really close. I think I like this sideboard plan. Let's run it back. All right, game 3 here. This hand is pretty bad. They mulligan to 6. I'm just going to keep it. Just because we can just like evoke Mully D on 3, just divination, which is fine. We have decent mana, so I'm just going to keep this. Might just lead on Evolving Wilds on 1 and just wait on Chancery as well because I don't necessarily want to discard. Just going to fetch now. Don't know if that actually matters. Just rather F6 though. I'm behind on time a little bit. I was just sending a text or two there. So we'll see. Augur. They must hit, I think. Or maybe not, but they put Brainstorm. Yeah, they had a choice. I thought they were going to hit because they were like deciding what to take. If they Brainstorm, I'm just going to try to dispel it. I want to use cards out of my hand because our hand's super clunky. So if they Brainstorm right now, I'm going to dispel. Yeah, could get spell stuttered, but that's true, like, no matter what. Okay, they see this clunky hand. Now we might be able to get Chancery down. Wonder what they take, because they can no longer Brainstorm if they don't take Dispel. So if they want to Brainstorm this turn, they kind of have to take that, but then Ephemerate's kind of annoying. Yeah, they take Dispel. Okay, now I can F6. Ninja? No. Ash Barrens. Okay, let's just go. Then they know exactly what I drew. I'm just going to go Chancery. I'm not going to evoke Mully D this turn. Then I'm just going to pass. And then cycle Ash Barrens end of turn. Just to not show them what we have, because I have a free mana anyway. Brainstorm, okay. It's not like they have like that much pressure right now. This has been a great match. I think my matches against Sweet are always pretty close. I'm not even sure what I go for next turn. Maybe I just go for Archaeomancer getting back Dispel, because that's going to demand a counter kind of. Otherwise I have then turn 5 evoke Muldrifter Ephemerate with Dispel up, which is all pretty nice. I like it. Sweet, not making it easy on us though. They brainstorm shuffle. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, I could cut one or two ponders and play like two brainstorms, but I honestly just like ponder better generally. All right, did we get ninja'd? Looks like no. I think I just get another island here. Already have two white sources, and another land is actually not great. I think I am just going to tap out for this. Again, they kind of have to counterspell this. Otherwise, us getting Dispel back is pretty annoying for them, I feel like. All right, that's good. Yeah. Again, next turn I can go for Evoke Moly-D, Ephemerate with Dispel up. It's all pretty good. Mailman. And no attacks from them. I don't really want to go for anything yet. Oh, that was a good draw. Love it. So now I can just go cast Renewal. They can't spell stutter that. And I have Dispel up. And I even have Ephemerate. Oh, they're going to try to cast double spell stutter on it. I guess that's what they're doing. That is actually kind of annoying. There's nothing I can do about that. It did get two spell stutters out of their hand, though. Alright, I can't do anything. So if they have a ninja, they have a ninja, but just not attack. I don't want to Ephemerate the Archaeomancer yet with no other spells, but I can dispel. I'll dispel any removal spell. Alright, getting hit for two, sure. No ninja from them. They might have sided out some ninjas. Late dinner. That's actually pretty good. Alright, let's go Playland, Evoke Moly-D. Could have even gone for just Hardcast. Let's draw two. Maybe another Dispel. Nice. I guess they could have another spell stutter here. That'd be annoying, but we can beat that in the long game with Late to Dinner. Echoing Decay. Alright, let's dispel that. And then they're countering the Dispel. Sure. And then Dispel that. Nice. They should have responded to the first draw trigger if they were going to do that, because they allowed us to draw into the second copy of Dispel. So that was actually a pretty big mistake from them, allowing us to resolve the Ephemerate on the Muldrifter because of that mistake. So that might have just cost them the match. I mean, that was a pretty intricate thing, but again, they should have gone for Echoing Decay in response to the first draw too, because we literally drew into the second Dispel that we needed. There's a Gurmag Angler. Okay. Well, this is actually fine. I have a Stonehorn, and I have an Archaeomancer Ephemerate loop going here if they don't have like a Snuff Out or another counter. Even if they do, I can beat this. Wow, it just worked. Just going to get back this. Just pop out both graveyards here. Just yield to this. Okay. So I can go... They said GG is so fun. I'm saying GG is really close match. I don't know if they're going to concede or if they're just saying that, but I have to keep playing, I suppose. They have one card in hand. Let's just... Oh, they just concede, yeah. I think they were just saying they can't beat, like, Archaeomancer plus Ephemerate with only the one card in hand. I don't know what I was going to do there. I was probably going to go, like, play Stonehorn Dignitary right now, then just like Ephemerate the Archaeomancer. I could have started, I might have started with Ephemerate Archaeomancer, get back to spell, and then go for this. And I think that's probably what I would have done. Ephemerate plus Archaeomancer is just so strong, and this made them play double spells that are into it, so nice. Yeah, the mistake was just the Echoing Decay. If they had played it earlier, they might have been able to win that game. Oh, really close match. See you in round two. Let's keep it going. That was awesome. That was a great example of what Pauper could be with some bands, like just these blue mirrors that are super grindy, and they're really fun. So see you in round two. Hey, welcome to round two. We're against Windoso01. And Windoso is a Brazilian player. They used to play a lot of Boggles, but I think they also play like Boros Monarch, and they've switched up decks as well. Nice. Got the combo and the lands to cast it. Love it. Say hi, same to you. They mulligan to 6. This hand is just great. I think I'm fine if they are boggles because I just don't think they've played boggles for a while, but I know they used to basically only jam boggles over and over. Okay, they're on affinity, probably. We obviously don't know 100% yet, but our hand is great. I just love this deck. Oh, okay, they are on Boros Monarch. See, I know what a couple players play. Yeah, just gonna go for the Evoke. Just turn 2 Renewal, turn 3 Evoke Molly-D. It's the classic line. Yep, and then I will have to discard a card, but that is fine. I can just discard this tap land. If they kill this, I can always just bring it back with Late to Dinner. I have Ephemerate as well. If they don't kill it right now, I'll just have Ephemerate up. So yeah, just so much inevitability with this deck. I think this should be a great matchup for us. We're kind of doing similar stuff, except we just have like Moe D's, and they just are doing like more of a core Skyfisher type thing. Oh man. Oh man. This is insane. Just lead, preordain, and then probably play land, renewal. I don't think I really need another journey. I'll take a ponder though. Just seems like it's good enough. Then play renewal, attack for 2. I'm just gonna leave Ephemerate up because I can just like counter a lightning bolt or something from them. Could also just Ephemerate right now and just win with renewal plus Molly-D. So that's an option. Because I know I can draw 2 cards right now and I have renewal out. I actually kind of like it. Let's just do it. They need 2 removal spells in order to deal with this because I'm going to bring it back once. Oh, they have Journey. Okay, well, that kind of got us. But at least we drew 2 cards. And we still have this sitting here. So, still looking totally fine. Spare supplies. Okay, they're grinding. We got a cantrip, though. We have a fetch to shuffle. We lose the Ephemerate forever now. So maybe just holding up Ephemerate would have been better in the end, but it's tough to say. Okay. Just going to draw Ponder. Should I shuffle or should I just Ponder again right now? I mean, those cards are pretty good. I think I'm just going to Ponder again right now and then leave up Counterspell. I mean, these cards are all, like I said, they're all fine. Pass. I have Dispel and Ephemerate on top of my library. Maybe I just shuffle those away with this Ash Barrens. I'll counter most things they do here. That doesn't actually matter, I don't think. They already have one in play. I'd rather counter like a core Skyfisher or something. Right. I think I will just cycle this. I want to ponder into like more gas here or more cantrips. Let's get planes. Right, let's go ponder. There's the Dispel anyway. Classic Magic Online. I could draw Counterspell and then shuffle the other cards away. I think I just shuffle this entirely. I mean, I do feel like drawing the Counterspell's got to be good. I'll just draw it. And then I'll just get a island here and pass. The Journey to Nowhere definitely got us. If we had just left up Ephemerate, it would have worked out better in the end, but again, it's hard to like say that. It's easy to say that in hindsight, but it's hard to say that at the time. Like it was tempting to just draw the 2 cards right now while I know I can. Because if they had like double burn spell or something, my Ephemerate dies and he gets crushed anyway, so spare supplies. I think I just counter this. It's close. Now they can core Skyfisher or something. I can journey that. Yep. Just looking for Soul of Migration slash Molly-D at this point. They bounced a Prism and they're just passing. Okay. Prohibit. So infinite counters from us. why don't we just, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm just gonna go Journey to Nowhere, the Core Skyfisher, pass the turn with a million counters up. I will probably just prohibit the Prism here. I'm not sure if I should. Yeah, they're just cracking spare supplies. Just need to find my Evoke creatures at this point. Then I can like probably just pull really far ahead at that point. Yep, I'll just counter this. Just want to start using these counters. Oh yeah, definitely counter that. They could have another one. Preordain, that's what we want. Oh god, not like this deck. Okay. Oh god, not like this. Okay. What can we get back? We can get back a counter or a cantrip. I think we just want a preordain here. Yep, let's just preordain and cast it right now. Bottom, top. Perfect. They can't lightning bolt the Archaeomancer, otherwise I can use renewal if I want. I also have this late dinner. I'm just going to say no to this, actually. I'd rather be bringing back Molly D's, probably. They probably don't have Pyroblast main, so... I think I do bring in all the Revokes and Dust to Dust, because even if they only have one artifact land, maybe not. I haven't seen Cleansing Wildfire yet. Alright. Just going to cast Molly D. I have Ephemerate and Dispel up. So this is just looking great. Nice, double soul. They need like multiple pieces of interaction to beat this. If they go like Journey, I can just Ephemerate in response to the to them targeting this. That is annoying, but I can beat that with Stonehorn Dignitary. They only have 3 mana up, I guess 4 now. They have 3 cards in hand. I think I go for this. If they play burn spells in response, I dispel, and if they have double burn spell, I can still just renewal. A braid. Dispel, so they could have Gallop Blast or Bolt. Doesn't look like they do. Yield to this, and there's another Ephemerate. Jeez. They're just gaining 3 so they can have 6. Draw a million cards, and then now we just get to go renewal, evoke Soul of Migration. Gonna use one of the renewals. Yeah, the hotkeys are really nice for clicking through those quickly. 7 cards in hand. We have Ephemerate up still. We have renewal in play. And just looking good. We can take 2 off their Guardian here. There is Bridge. Okay, I'm bringing in all the artifact hate for sure. We have another renewal coming down. I think I'm safe to just go for this. Yep. Just make a huge board. Sure. Just draw more cards. Why not? There's Echoing Truth. Not bad. Let's just play land. Attack with everything. They have Strands. Name white. Sure. They have 1 card left. Now I just go wait to dinner, get back Archaeomancer, and then start Ephemerate looping here. Let's yield to this. Then I can just get back some counters after these Ephemerates. Get back Counterspell. And then I guess just discard a card here. I don't think I need that many Soul of Migrations. And again, I have the Stonehorn to protect myself from this eventually. I can take some damage. They only have 1 card left. Oops, I should have cracked food. Is what it is. Not a big deal. Just get back these Ephemerates. Yeah, when you always yield to these triggers, it also goes pretty quick. There's another Moed. All right, let's attack with all of our flyers. They don't flashback strands, I guess. I guess they can, sure. Just let that resolve. Don't even need to counter it. And let's just go cast. Don't need to draw more cards at this point either. Let's just have them, yeah, they just concede to Stonehorn. Nice. We even still just had renewal in play there. Revokes coming in. Dawnbringer Cleric also just not bad. I can just kill their Journey to Nowhere, which I think they're still going to have in the deck. And I can flicker this as well. Dispel's like, it's not bad, along with Prohibit's not bad. All these cards are like totally reasonable. I actually don't really like Journey because all their stuff like draws a card. I'd rather like fight the card advantage war by either countering their stuff or just playing a bunch of my own creatures. Dispel again isn't bad. I think it's just worse than my other cards. It's tough to say. Can cut a late to dinner to play around Graveyard Hate a little bit. I like Prohibit because I can counter like all their 2-drops with it. Their creatures or their artifacts. And then do I just cut one Renewal? Renewal seems pretty good in this matchup. Can cut one Archaeomancer. Yeah. Just go on the Revoke Dust to Dust plan, just kill all their lands. And I can also just exile their artifacts as well. That's the problem, like, when you're not playing Affinity, but you are playing the artifact lands, then you open yourself up to hate from the opponents that they have to have for Affinity, but you're not quite as strong as Affinity, so it's like, you kind of like, yeah, you kind of open yourself up in a way that you don't have to by playing the artifact lands. All right, I'll keep this. We have a Prohibit. We need a second white source for this, but I'm going to keep. They mulligan to 6. Again, I think this is a good matchup for us. This hand is potentially doesn't function, but I like seeing that. Okay. We need to find lands here. Oh, did they not have lands? Oh, they do, but it's another artifact land. Jeez. Okay. Well, we need to find lands at some point. We have, what, 19 left in the deck? 19 out of 51. It's almost like 40%, close to 40% chance to draw any land. Glint Hawk. Just going to counter this. They red blast. That's going aggressive. Plains. Nice. Let's go. Oh, they bounced one of the lands. That's annoying, but I can still just exile Bridge plus Clue. Is that worth? Or do I just wait till next turn? I mean, then I do nothing this turn. Let's just go. Still Stone Rains them. They have 4 power, which sucks, but now I need to draw Island. Island? Another Thraben. Chancery. Okay. Chancery's not bad. We can Soul of Migration plus Ephemerate or just Stonehorn next turn. We're looking good in this game. They can draw a card off Clue, sure. Okay, well now we're safe to just Soul of Migration plus Ephemerate right here. And that should probably lock it up. Yep. Let's go. I guess they could have some type of like bounce effect for all of our birds or some type of wrath, but even if that's the case, we're still looking to be fine. Guardian. Okay, well, I also have Stonehorn Dignitary. So still just looking good, and we even have Archaeomancer. Whoa, what is this? Why would they do this? They just, oh, they're just trying to hit for like, for 1 damage? I'm definitely fine here. They already tapped out. if they should have attacked first if they were going to attack. Because now I just trade two birds for two Thrabins, eat another Thraben, take one down to 7. And I think they were just trying to get us lower for Guardian, but I'm going to start Stonehorning here. So just go Stonehorn, you skip a combat. And then Chancery, bounce Island. And then do I just Ephemerate the Stonehorn right now? I think I just leave up Ephemerate. Then I can Archaeomancer next turn, threaten to get back Ephemerate. And then I even have like second Ephemerate up to protect, which is just pretty nuts, honestly. I don't think we can lose from here. I guess it's possible. That stops us from attacking for a little while, but we have Archaeomancer plus Ephemerate going. We can even just Dust to Dust, exile 2 lands if we want. So now, just blink this now. Yield to that. And then Ephemerate, yield to that. Look at the Stonehorn. I don't want to take any damage from Guardian. Yield to that. Let's go play Island. Archaeomancer. Get back a Fem. Yield. Just start blinking this now while they're tapped out. And then with this one, I think I just blinked the Archaeomancer again. Get back Dust to Dust. Not sure if I took that turn perfectly, but I think it's fine. We have 2 more Ephemerates coming down next turn. Maybe I should have gotten back Prohibit to protect the Ephemerates coming back down, but I think it's fine. I guess if they kill this, they could still beat us. So yeah, that was a mistake to get back Dust to Dust now. I should have gotten back Prohibit, because then I have this when these try to resolve on my upkeep. So that was a mistake, but obviously still looking good. They said don't have a 1-mana counter, please. Oh no, they're gonna kill us? Brutal. I could have just ephemerated once and then gotten back Prohibit and left up Prohibit. I just punted that game. Wow. Damn. I just needed to untap one more time. I misplayed there. Damn. Damn, that feels pretty bad. Still want all the Dust to Dust and Revokes. Yep, let's just run it back. The fact that even though they probably only have like what 10 to 12 artifact lands, I can still Dust to Dust like their Prism plus land, and that's pretty good. Snap keep. Still think this matchup is great. I just punted there, and it's fine. It's fine. This hand looks great. Revoke plus Dust to Dust. Please play some artifact lands. Maybe I was just playing a little bit too fast. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get this game. That was a good learning experience. Those loops can be pretty tough to play. So they take a lot of practice. They're in the tank if they should keep the 7 or not. Usually if somebody's in the tank, like deciding whether they want to keep 7, I am usually like, just keep it, because it means their 7's probably pretty sketchy. And it's like, I'm fine to play against a sketchy 7 rather than like a really good 6 most of the time. Which I guess says something about me keeping sketchy 7s a lot. Maybe I should be mulliganing a bit more overall in my games. All right, Mendoza, what you got? Let's just pause and come back when they made a decision. Just have some dead thinking time here. All right, after a lot of thought, looks like they mulliganed to 6, and I just came back and they snap kept 6. Okay, let's just Cove pass. I'm probably just playing. I could revoke this now, but I think I'd rather wait and see if they play another artifact land on 2, or if they play like a prism, I can just exile prism plus this on 3, and I get to get my all my tap lands out of the way. So let's just do this. I can cycle Ash Barrens and Crack Wilds. End of turn. They do play Mountain. They do give us another artifact target. Okay, this is looking good. Let's fetch Island, cycle, get Plains, and then just untap and cast Dust to Dust here. Maybe should have gone for the Revoke line, but I like what we did. Okay, nothing really going on left for us. Let's just cast Renewal. Now just looking for Moe or Soul of Migration. There's Prism, sure. See if they play another artifact land. They don't. But they don't have any white mana. I think I just revoke this at this point. Okay, never mind. Now I just go for Soul of Migration Ephemerate. Give them white mana for a turn, but I think it's worth. Actually, I'm just gonna go for Renewal here, I think, and just leave up Ephemerate to play around any type of removal spell. Seems good to me. Like, if they have Journey to Nowhere, I get to Ephemerate in response to that. Which just seems good to me. Spare Supplies resolves. Still probably going to Revoke on their land, honestly. Glinthawk. Okay. So they have to bounce an artifact, so they no longer have Metalcraft, so I'm safe to Ephemerate this end of turn. I didn't need to do that, could hold it longer to play around removal, but I just have a huge board at this point. And there's a Dawnbringer Cleric, okay. Just get their land. Oh, I can't even really attack into that, can I? Their 2/2 is just wrecking me. I mean, I could hit for 5. Oh, great, just chump attack. I didn't see that it was highlighted. That was an annoying misclick. Okay. Alright, let's pass. That sucks. Just threw away a bird for no reason. Sure. We don't even have Journey to Nowhere in the deck. Maybe I should have just started slamming with everything. Core Skyfisher. Now I really don't have attacks. Jeez, okay, I'm behind. I need to find Moe here. Renewal. Okay. Just no attacks. Again, threw away a bird for no reason, but still looking okay. Man, they're just card advantaging like crazy. Bog, that's actually pretty good. Damn. It's annoying. Yeah, getting wrecked here. Dust to Dust. Okay, I'll cast it. Could have exiled the Prism to keep them off white spells, but I'd rather them not draw more cards, I think. They probably have more white sources or can find more, yeah. But they're going to cycle Forgotten Caves rather than getting Bog back. Interesting. Now if they just have like Pyroblast, I'm kind of wrecked here. Cove, okay. Yeah, we got nothing going on. Shoot. I'm really worried about them just having a Pyroblast, which I think they have. They're just out card advantaging us here. We need to draw like multiple Mulldrifters. I guess cantrips are really good draws, which we have a bunch of. We haven't drawn any cantrips left. We have 8 left in the deck. Yeah, they can't attack. Okay. They also can never really kill our Soul of Migration, and if they journey it, I can get it back if I want. They're drawing a lot of cards, and they're going to kind of be able to keep their engine going, where I'm likely not going to be able to. Yeah, they're just drawing a million cards. They might even have to discard here. We're in trouble. Need to start trading off birds for their creatures if I can. They're just not even going to attack into the birds. Pretty far behind at this point. You know what we could play? which I just realized is we could play like a Monarch card or two in this deck. It actually seems pretty good. I like it. Just like one way to take the Monarch, especially with the Stonehorn Dignitary lock. It seems solid. Okay, there's Journey to Nowhere. Okay, I can cleric that. Yep, it's good. I'm just gonna like, I wish I had one more bird because then I could like quad block, but they're probably gonna attack with everything. They don't attack. Interesting. Wow, just more lands. Not ideal. I think I Dawnbringer cleric this. I don't know if it's like getting better to wait really. I think I'd rather just cast it. Oh, they discarded a Strands. It's pretty good. Definitely behind here. I thought I had this game locked up, and then like one Glinthawk, I couldn't even attack. Pretty funny. Wonder if I should have sided out some Soul of Migrations for that reason. Like now all my artifact hate doesn't really, it's not even good draws. So yeah. They're gonna just draw the entire deck and then have a million burn spells and a ton of flyers. I wonder how many journeys they have though. They might have sided out some. I guess we could play some number of steps as well, but I don't love it. I'd rather have more untapped lands. They have like a much different mana base than us. Okay. They, I'm sure, have Pyroblast for this. Like, they have to. They probably have 4 Pyroblasts post board. They've drawn half the deck. Wow, I don't know if they should have let that resolve because, yeah, Dust to Dust isn't exactly like a great card, but having this in play, like, they can never kill this or attack on the ground into this. Like, I can start attacking for 1, and if they want to kill it, then I can keep getting stuff back. They Journey to Nowhere, the Soul of Migration. Oh, they Journey to Nowhere that. Interesting. They'd rather journey it than counter it, maybe. Okay. The fact that they had the bog. Oh, they have a bog in hand still. Whoa. I don't know if this is good for them. Oh, they can flashback Strands or cast Strands. I guess that's fine. Wait. I guess they can eat 2 birds here. It's fine. Just gonna walk. Gonna be a lot of renewal triggers here. And they flashback Strands, I assume. I'm fine to trade for that. And then they're just gonna have Pyroblasts for like all of our blue spells. I'm just gonna have to say no to all these. Okay. They just traded. I'm fine with that. They have 7 cards in hand. Okay. We still have 8 cantrips in the deck, so that's something. One Ghostly Flicker might be nice, as some people suggested in some of the comments. Yeah, let's just try to keep trading. Should have maybe put one more blocker here. I'm not sure. Say no, no. A braid, no, no. And a braid here. So many braids. Maybe they just have those Abraid's main deck. No, 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 no. Okay. Tranquil Cove, not ideal. Gonna wait on Stonehorn even longer. Our draws have been pretty bad here. 0 out of our 8 cantrips in the top 25. That's pretty remarkable, actually. Okay, now they're able to hit for 2. Sure. Okay, there's a Moe-D. This is going to get Pyroblasted 100%. It's like the quickest Pyroblast I've ever seen. Not going to play Stonehorn yet. I punted this match. Now they have the Guardian. It's not over yet. I mean, they do need more Pyroblasts. Who knows how many they actually have. Okay, pass. They still have Strands in the yard. They have 3 cards in hand now. So they're somewhat petering out. Not really, but I mean, somewhat. They had like 7 or 8 cards before they played all these removal spells. So we can maybe climb back in. I mean, just need more Moe-Ds and cantrips, basically. Dust to Dust. I don't think that does anything right now. They have so much mana. I think I'd rather exile this, honestly. So they don't really have anything. I guess they even have Thraben to bounce. But yeah, just pass. Gonna have to take some damage here, unfortunately. I guess we're just taking 4. It's actually kind of a lot, especially when they have potentially a bunch of Galvlasts left. And they bog us. Okay, it's annoying. Okay, I think I'm gonna evoke this actually. So I can just use one of these renewals because I just have 2 of them sitting here. I feel like this gives me a chance. And I guess attack for 2. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked there as well to have 2 good blockers, but I have a lot of blocks here. Let's just quad block one of these. So they have to spend 2 removal spells, and then I get to maybe eat this. They're just going to probably play or flashback a Strands. I don't know how many Strands they have in the deck post board. They have 19 cards in the library. Are they going to kill this? They've played 3 Abrades, which is interesting that that's in the deck. Maybe they just don't play Bolt. They just play Abrade instead. That actually does make sense as well. Like, they have 19 cards. How many Galvanic Blasts do they have in hand? I guess if they have triple Galvblast, we die to that right now, but nothing I can do. Good match, good match. That deck can seriously grind. If we lose, though, I feel like I punted because I think I had game 2 locked up. I just needed to play better. All right, no, no. That was weird that they attack like that and then choose to not do anything. I can't actually cast this. There's only 1 artifact in play. I think no attacks, actually. I have to take 2 off Guardian, and I'm in trouble against like multiple Galvanic Blasts. There's nothing I can do. All right, Thraben, they crack. 18 cards in library. Prism, okay, well, turned on this Dust to Dust. Might have just had too much of this effect. Like, maybe that's not what I want to be doing because they're still just getting so much value. It's quite possible. Another Thraben, sure. Are they going to crack Clue right now? They have 16 cards in library, which is plenty for them to not mill out. And if they have 4 Pyroblasts in the deck, yeah, we're in trouble. Okay, they just kill us. Yep, GG's. Punted this one. Okay. They didn't kill us. They just put us to 1, but they have this. I think I just maybe had too many of these artifact destruction spells. I mean, I was hoping to keep them off mana and make them not be able to function. But yeah, we just died to this now, unfortunately. GG's. Well played. And reaping the graves. They got us in game 2 with a scrappy game. GG's, Lindosa. Always nice playing against you. All right, see you in round 3 here. All right, welcome to round 3. And this opponent, this person actually is somebody who messaged or posted on Twitter that they played Blue White Evoke and 5-0'd with the list. So this could be the first mirror. I mean, they could easily be playing something else still. We're going to keep, they're on a mulligan. But this player did 5-0 with Blue White Evoke. So we'll see if this is the mirror. It's not. Okay, interesting. It's elves. I did see them 5-0 with elves as well. I think they're a pretty solid elf player. So let's just go Cove, and then we can journey on 2, depending on what they do. If they like Priest of Titania, I'll just journey that. They were on the mulligan, but that deck has some crazy card advantage. I don't really want to journey either of those things, so I think I'm just going to Renewal. We basically need to Stonehorn lock them. That's the plan against elves. This is a Birchlore Ranger. Not Birchlore, Timberwatch, that's what I meant. I'm going to journey that. Plus Tapland, probably. Okay, this is totally fine. I just take out their 1 threat, and hopefully their last card's not like Lead the Stampede. I can go Ponder plus Journey, or I can go Tapland plus Journey. I think I like Tapland. I can Ponder next turn. Definitely journeying this. And then let's just go Tapland, Crack Now for Plains, pass. Another one. Probably. Oh, this is a. What is this? 5 mana? Oh, it's just 4 mana with Alana into another elf. Well Wisher. That's a problem too. I can gain a ton of life, but I essentially just need to lock them out. Then I might be able to win eventually. Not sure. Let's see. Let's go Ponder. This is not going to do it. Well, looks like we're going down here in game 1 pretty handily to elves. Let's just pass. They have a lot of power in play too. There's a longbow. So wow, that even kills us. Longbow main deck, that kills us through Stonehorn. Jeez. I don't even think we have much sideboard. I think we're just going to get crushed in this matchup. We have like nothing. Just like a Prohibit, and that's it. We have like nothing in this matchup. Just a Stonehorn and a Prohibit, I guess. They're attacking with Well-Wisher. What do they put us down to? 11? I think they maybe should have just gained life. I guess they're going to win anyway. Just going to get crushed here. Elves is a fun deck. I played a lot of Elves in the past. The triple renewal, 0 evoke creature draw here. It's not like an evoke creature would necessarily do that much against this anyway. I think we're just dead on board, right? They attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. GG's. All right. Let's go game 2. And we basically just need to have a better hand. I guess we might actually want Echoing Truth. This is going to be tough, though. I said, be right back, gonna grab some coffee. No problem. We are gonna lose this matchup. Dispel doesn't, I don't think does anything really. Do I just sideboard like this? I could bring in Lone Missionary. I Don't think I want to bring in Dawnbringer Cleric. Could bring in Negate, actually, because that counters their draw spells. Yeah, I like that. Can just take out both of my late dinners, because, I mean, they're never killing, like, any of my creatures, right? Yeah, this looks good. Just want to set up for the Stonehorn, Ephemerate, Archaeomancer lock, and then eventually, like, kill them in the air. Let's run it. We'll see when they get back from getting coffee. All right, they might not be back yet, but we can at least determine if we want to keep this hand, and I think we don't want to. I mean, I guess we have a turn 1 cycle Ashburns, turn 2 Prohibit, and then maybe turn 3 Evoke Moldrifter. Maybe this is just good enough. I'll just keep the hand. The hand's not great, but I'll pause and come back when they're back. They'll probably be gone for another minute or two. All right, they're back. Our hand's pretty bad. Okay. They elf. Let's get planes. Preordain. I think I need to preordain. I'll just preordain next turn if I miss. Let's just pass. It's kind of as a tell, but oh yeah. Easy Prohibit. Virtual, sure. Okay, nice. I think I can just bottom this. Might be necessary to keep it though for like. I just need to find the Stonehorn lock, I think. There's another Stonehorn. Let's just bottom and top. Looks good. I don't need to deploy Stonehorn yet, but I do need to like eventually set up Stonehorn or Archaeomancer. 4 cards. One of them's a priest. Nothing too scary though. Nothing that really does anything against our Stonehorn lock. So Birchlore and Jaspera Sentinel down. Let's look for land. We found it. So I still need Ephemerate to assemble the full lock, but I need to play a land this turn as well, so I guess I'm just evoking Moldrifter. It's a little bit awkward, but I don't know if I need this renewal actually, considering that I'm going to evoke Moldrifter. I guess I have to draw it if I'm going to evoke. I think it's worth. I just want a divination here, just get closer to setting up the lock to stop them from attacking. It's not like this is like that terrible. I can just go like, ooh, I think I need to play Stonehorn now. I was gonna say I can go Archaeomancer, get a cantrip, but now I probably with this in play, probably need to just start Stonehorning. This seems like a rough matchup for us. Although, if we're not dead, let's see. They have 3 cards left. But say if they play a Quirion Ranger, they can activate twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would probably kill us. But if they don't have Quirion Ranger, they can only activate once. And then we don't die. They hit for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. I think I should just go Archaeomancer, get back cantrip, and then Stonehorn next turn. It's a little bit greedy, but I think I need to take a little bit of a risk here in order to win this game. Let's just go Preordain. Because next turn I can go Stonehorn plus Preordain looking for Ephemerate. Just don't want to see Quirion Ranger, basically. Oh god, that's game. I think. And they even have okay, well they even have the Distant Melody. But I think it's already game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They can already go, yeah, 10. That's already plus 20. GG's. Down to the 1-2 bracket for the first time ever with this deck, so that's fair. just gonna let them go off and do their thing. But if they, I mean, if they go for the win, they do. But oh man, they have so much damage now. We were close. Again, I think taking the risk here was worth it because if I just Stonehorn last turn, then on this next turn, I probably don't have the ability to have them skip their combat. So, yeah. Just see if they double pump, which they will. I know they're a good player. GG's. All right, got crushed. Let's see if we would have hit. So we would have drawn that per turn. We play Stonehorn Dignitary. They skip a combat. We play Preordain. Bottom, draw, and then draw another card per turn, and then Preordain again next turn, bottom, top. Draw this, and then ponder into Ephemerate. I mean, it still would have been tough because now they have Well-Wisher. They're gaining Infinite. Like, we have to have a huge board of flyers in order to beat that. Wow, Ephemerate looping every turn. This seems like a rough matchup. I mean, I guess they could have milled out, so all we have to do is just make them skip infinite combats and then they can't win. So actually it was pretty close. It was closer because next turn I was going to be able to have them never be able to attack again. I guess they could also draw into the equipment that can ping, but yeah, pretty close. Down to the 1-2 bracket. Actually going to end this recording here now that we lost that one. Usually I like to play full leagues on the channel, but I'm not actually going to be able to finish this league for a while. I have to leave soon. So going to end this video here. I'll probably finish this league off recording, off stream, and let you know how it goes. But again, not going to be able to finish it for a day or two. So going to end this recording here. Thank you so much for watching. Channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. And again, if you want to come hang out on Sunday, if you're able to, Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific time, going to be streaming on Twitch for the first time. So come hang out then. It'll be a lot of fun. And I'll see everyone then. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.